Hi students, this is VINEET Pandeey, and in this video I'm going to start a very new topic. The very new topic will be the part of a series, how VINEET Pandeey qualified JRF. Friends, when I meet a lot of people, they keep on telling me, sometimes they ask that yes, we have seen NET qualified people, we have seen JRF, but what made you to get JRF, which is All India record in a general category? Friends, I have decided that yes, I must reveal my secrets, and whatever I have studied for my JRF, I must tell you. First of all, the very basic thing is that think out of the box. If you think that the UGC prescribed syllabus is the world that you have to explore, or there are past books, or there are pseudo experts, whatever they are telling you is your syllabus, then trust me, you're not going to get NET or maybe the JRF. Friends, for example, like in my particular video today, I'm going to talk about feminism. When we read feminism, most of the students, like approx 80% students, they simply feel that feminism deals with the rights of women, the frustrations, tortures, atrocities done by male, and then domestic violence, rapes, assault, and many other things. But friends, feminism stands for a lot of things. If we just use these words applied to feminism, that will be completely injustice to them. How many of you have heard about Manusmriti? Guys, Manusmriti, which is one of the holiest books and relics, in fact, was once in newspaper because it was burnt in JNU. It simply says that if the husband is a die-hard drunkard, if the husband has multiple affairs, if the husband has something, bad diseases, and if the husband is the worst animal, in that case also he is God for you. Though, do you have any book prescribed for the same, for women dealing with the same content? No, you don't have. If you watch Bollywood movies, there are songs that they say, Bhala hai, bura hai, jaisa bhi hai, mera pati mera devta hai. Do we have the same kind of song for women in India? No. Whenever they talk about that husband is God, husband is father figure, husband is the head, I ask you a very simple question, friends, that why the president of India is called Rashtrapati in Hindi. And if it is Rashtrapati, the word Pati stands for if husband-wife relationship, then why Mrs. Pratibha Patil was not called Rashtrapatni? Think about it. Now, if you think, you say, yes sir, that's something quite funny. It's not funny. Just think about this, that why the word Pati and why the word Patni, they have different meanings in a particular social structure. The word Pati is not related to the husband only. It has few more symbolic meaning, like Pati means Swami. Swami is the owner, the one who has complete authority. While Patni means somebody who has been governed, controlled, authoritated, and subdued. So this message, when they say Rashtrapati, is Rashtra ka Malik. The Pati word is for Malik, and Patni word is someone for like somebody who is down level, someone inferior level. So the message here is that who coined this word, what kind of these words, they have different meanings, why these are prevalent in society. Here you will have to read a literary term which is applied in theories, used especially in the radical feminist theories, phallogocentrism. Phallogocentrism simply relates phallus. Phallus is power structure. Logocentrism is language and its meaning. Phallus means power. So the power was with patriarchy, power was with male. So they decided the language, they governed the language, and that's why we have a language where the good words, the ideal words, the generalized words, they always stand for male. For example, when you talk to each other in Hindi, what do you say? Yaar, aadmi ko aisa nahi karna chahiye. You talk about the general sense, you're talking about the human, not particular side of the male. But what do you say? Yaar, bande ko acha aadmi hona chahiye. Banda should be. Why not bandi? Why not aurat should be? Why? Because we talk about the world, we talk about the civilized society, and the first thing is the male in front of us. So this is how the feminist thing started. With the first wave feminism, then second wave, third wave, and most of the students have no idea that there is fourth wave feminism. Yes guys, fourth wave feminism is not prescribed in any Indian university. Nobody teaches you, but then UGC NET always has a question related to fourth wave feminism. If you remember, there was a very famous question from fourth wave feminism and asked in UGC NET history for the first time in 2014 June exam, where the question was related to Laura Mulvey, the visual pleasures of narrative cinema. Now my students will say that, sir, we will understand fourth wave feminism, but first of all we'll have to understand what is first wave, second wave, third wave, and fourth wave. Guys, Simply go for the details and read the first wave feminism. You'll get to know that women, they were talking about the very basic rights: right to survive, right to live, right to have some education, right to have some respect. Second wave feminism talks about the role of women in society and equality. Third wave feminism simply questions that why the male has governed us, why there are not even a single holy book written by women in any religion of the world. Why? So third wave feminism is quite radical one and questions. I'll quote one writer here, Shulamith Firestone, in her famous book of 1972, Dialectic of Sex. She said that pregnancy should be transferred to male. It's a politics where the male scientists are not working hard or not even trying to transfer the pregnancy. She was also against the marital system. She said that marriage is the first step of colonization and women must avoid marriage to have an identity. But guys, is it like first, second, third wave? We talk about the fourth wave feminism. What is the image of the women? Well, this video will be watched by many of you, right? So I have a simple question. How many of you girls are very much concerned about losing the weight, looking good and having curves, especially the word figure is applied? Just think a second and tell me. We are concerned about the figures, we are concerned about the abs. We're talking about the women, so let's not talk about the abs. The curves, the booties, there are different exercises, people that are attracting you. Why the present women are not concerned about the nature, knowledge, success, heights, achievements, but they're concerned about the weight loss, figure, looking good, skin, fair and lovely. India is a country where we, the women, they get job because of fair and lovely. So the point is that women, they have been given the prototype now. Women in media have been portrayed as the sex object. They have been objectified, and this is simply related to Sigmund Freud's concept called scopophilia. Scopophilia is when you derive pleasure by looking at women's body. So if you watch the Bollywood movies or Hollywood movies, the heroines are used to show glamour in bikinis, to show glamour in their looks, and that's the only requirement by them, like requirement of the performances. They are not playing the roles. So we have some exceptions like women-oriented movies. That's not our concern now, but we talk about that. Is it enough about the feminism or the fourth wave feminism? Friends, we have another stream here, and that's called queer theories. Yes friends, the most important part of the video is coming right now. Queer theories. So guys, the most important part of this video is queer theory. Queertheory. Queer theory. So let's take a breath and ask yourself, how many of you have heard this word? Well, that's again a part of UGC NET and a very important topic. Most of the theory books are not dealing with it. Guys, queer theory is again a stream related to feminism and structuralism. It simply, became the important phenomena in 1990s when they started studying this particular stream. Friends, I understand that when you hear the word queer theory, you must be thinking that sir is going to talk about something very big, very tough. I'll tell you, it's very easy. All you have to remember is that how many of you have seen lesbians, gays, bisexuals and transgenders? Yes friends, in this video I'm going to talk about LGBT studies, which became prominent in 1990s. So guys, we talk about lesbians, gays, bisexuals and transgender. In Indian scenario, most of the people, they don't reveal it, and most of the people, they don't even recognize that they are somebody like lesbians or the gays. They have their different sexual orientation because we have a scenario in India, we have a strong social structure, and moreover a social structure which does not admit this kind of thing. But the question comes that what if we have a gay couple in front of us? So they are biologically male, but they are actually male or not. So friends, queer theories are simply reading the very different behavior, the behavior in the extremes. If you find out the word queer in the dictionary, you'll find out someone peculiar with a very special talent, someone odd, or someone extraordinary. So yes, we're going to talk about their sexual behaviors in very different stream. In every gay couple, according to queer theories, there is one male, one female. Friends, here we're not talking about the biological structure. There are biological males, but when they are involved in a sexual relationship, one person plays the role of a male, which is psychological male, and another one plays the role of a female, which is psychological female. So what you have to remember is that here, once you remember the same concept given by Simone de Beauvoir, where once she said a woman is not born but she becomes. It is the social construct, not the gender construct. Same thing has been applied in lesbian couples, that if there are two women involved, one is psychologically male. Like we talk about these things, why do we have the word called tomboys? We have a lot of friends in colleges, in schools, and we have some these kind of terms. We say that that girl is a tomboy, that boy is very girly. So when we have these words, they simply mean that we do not have extreme masculine person, extreme feminine person. Guys, once the Grecian writers, the Greek classical writers, they divided male prototypes and female prototypes. They said male are sturdy, male are tough, male are the stronger one, while the women is soft, meek, submissive, and the aesthetic one. So today when we talk about the society in our social discourse, the word that has been used by Michel Foucault, we do not find extreme male and extreme female. Like we have the common features of male and female. Like talking about the Greek classics, there are males, they are singers, and there are females who are boxers. So we have Sonu Nigam, we have Mary Kom. Now we have a very different term for them. This is called androgyny. If we talk about the terms taken from archetype theories, they have different words for them called anima and animus. Now if we talk about that, these people, those who are the mixture of masculine and feminine quality, do we have pure masculines and pure feminines in society? Yes friends, we do have. So what are the words for them? And yes friends, this is the most important part in the video again, that there is a latest term coined for these guys called cisgender, CISGENDER. Cisgender means when you support your biological construct, like when we have the boy or we have the men around, but we use the term this man is manly. So what makes that man manly? It means he has the masculine features more visible, more prominent, and that means that he is cisgender, means biologically he is male, psychologically by heart, by his mind he is male. Then we have feminine girls, we say that the girl is very girlish, and again the same word is applied there, cisgender. So we are living in the world where the social structure plays the role. So a boy is not a boy if he is mentally feeling like a woman. Once a famous professor from Delhi University was expelled. In a video I'm not going to name the person, but he said that I do have all the rights to wear a sari. The problem became when he wore a sari and came to the college, enjoying the rights. But this was questioned that why, being a male professor, you are wearing a sari? And he said that I feel like a woman by my heart. I want to celebrate my femininity, and there is no rule that women are the only women will wear the sari. So that's the content of the topic. If you want to have the notes related to this, you can simply text me on the given numbers here, and I'll be providing you the details of this thing. Moreover friends, subscribe the channel, because very soon I'll be uploading 20+ most important topics which are rarely heard by people and which helped me to get double JRF. Thank you so much friends. This is VINEET Pandeey in front of you. And yes friends, remember when I started qualifying NET and JRF again and again, I was just like you, I was struggling, but one thing was in my mind, to make my identity. So yes friends, my 6th NET are just the numbers, my double JRF are just the numbers, and my 15th set are just the numbers. I am looking for next VINEET Pandeey. Thank you so much. God bless you.